G'day and welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting stuck back into this Valiant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Old school only is go. But first, let me show you some swap meet scores from the weekend. Long-time viewers would know I love my vintage mini bikes, and I came across this thing pretty cheap. There's been a bit of tomfoolery with the geometry and stuff like that. Forks have been lengthened, frames been lengthened, but it was the right price with the wheels, so I had to grab that. The cool thing about this is an original Deltec rockhopper, so it's probably worth putting it back to stock, and it looks like it was originally purple. It came out in all sorts of colours. My other one's purple. It's a Daredevil from Dexon. And the other score was this fuel tank. It's probably an old tractor tank that had strange looking tanks under their cowls near the engine, but they make great hot rod tanks. So this tank is going on my 1923 Model T Ford Speedster project. So I've been looking for a creative fuel tank because the last one I had I gave away to a mate. So yeah, good score. It was like 20 bucks I got him down to, which was pretty cool. Now if you squint, you'll see what I'm talking about. You've got to be good at squinting when you're looking at my future projects, because they take a bit of imagination. You'll get a bit of an idea what I'm doing here. Different wheels at the back, your little bucket body. It's 1923 cowl and firewall. I've got the sides. I've got a door. I've got chassis. I've got a motor, front end. But yeah, been wanting to build this for a while. So it's something we'll probably have a play with later in the year. We'll see how we go, even if we just mock it up. But anyhow, that's not why we're here today. So back to the Valiant. I want to try and get this back section sorted out this week. So we'll need to start cutting, I guess. It's going to be a fairly big job, kinda. Just making sure everything lines up and we're not destroying stuff that we don't need to. So yeah, let's start working on that. So I just flipped this panel over. That was the original colour, if you can see that. It's the green like my VE was, like an olive green. They were nice, especially the hardtops in that colour. But anyhow, moving on. It is excellent where the hinges go, and it's got the locations where they've been cut off. So that's going to be easy to replace, because we drilled all the spot welds out when we did that. So hinges are going to be easy. I'm going to leave this full parcel shelf in there. I was thinking of graphing it to that one because it comes out a bit further. But regardless of which one I use, I've still got to put some angle iron across that. So I'm just going to put this one in, and it'll look pretty. You can tell when I'm procrastinating because I tend to rab it on and not do anything. So let's do some things. I'm not going to lie. And on the one promoting It's Not Weak to Speak, I have had a pretty hard time with motivation since cleaning up. I think it just wore me out, not only physically but mentally a little bit. But I have had quite a few days off since doing all that. So looking at this, getting my creative juices going again, working out where to cut is really motivating me. So yeah. So there's no real better way to get the ball rolling than just hooking in. have ourselves a ute. I don't know about you, but I reckon getting rid of this piece was a good idea. Look how bad it is. For a car that's hardly rusty, that's all from the vinyl roof. They collect water, humidity, and over the years they just rust away. They look good, but they're no good for your car. All up in there. Look at that. Cactus. So a little trick when you're cutting metal out, make the hole smaller than your replacement piece. That way you haven't cut too much away. Then you can do the fine tuning and cutting once you've got it all worked out. But yeah, try to take away as little as I could. This side was a lot worse than the other side. So I've come down a little bit further here. We're over there. I didn't. Now we'll trim this back bigger still, but not by much. And I've also got to get rid of all the spot welds so we can take away these pieces that we don't need, keep the pieces we're going to keep, get rid of that, and then get it to match on this side. It'll look factory. VG Hardtop Ute. Yes, we have a ute. Oh, we could make a station wagon. Oh, they're like, oh, a station wagon would be a good idea. Hey, DJ, what about the back of that station wagon? Now, also, if you squint, you'll be able to see what I'm trying to do. Beautiful. Now, there's another thing I need to let you know about. We have smashed the target on the Black Dog page, with the old school only Black Dog page. Portion of every sale went into that, and also we had people donate money, and then the stickers that we sold out of those, and we've smashed it. So I'm thinking, let's raise that budget to $1,000, hey? We could do that quickly. Happened way too fast, which is unreal. It's awesome. Everyone got behind it. So I'm going to raise it again up to $1,000 and yeah, help the dudes that need the help, which means I need to order more stickers. Righto, it's the next day. Like my hoodie. This was a sample I ordered just to see what they were like. And I have a whole new line of cooler weather, winter gear about to happen. And I just wanted to see what this one's like. Hoodies aren't cheap. So I'm doing the numbers on that at the moment. But if anyone's interested, let me know. I'm going to probably do a pre-order on the hoodies because they're expensive. The outlays will be higher than the shirts. The hoodies, you've got your normal pocket. They're Gildan brand, so they're good quality ones. They're not too thick, but they're fleece lined. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. I like it. I'll definitely be wearing this around. Not today though. It's warm outside. It's a bit early for hoodies. Oh, what a carnage. Hey mate. There you go. I've also got long sleeve nugget shirts. There's no more short sleeve ones. And I've got old school only beanies coming too, with embroidered beanies. So I'll show you those when they come. But yeah, winter line. Get ready for it. So today, the initial plans were trimming this up, getting this tacked in and start welding it up. But let me show you something. Not a bad thing. But without that in the way, I have a lot more access to my wheel tubs. So that's what I'm going to do next. Finish them. Then I can start putting this in. So not a big job, to be honest with you, but it just gives me a better, better access to get that all finished up. So let's start doing that first. Bit of space now. The question is, can I recover from this? I know the answer to that. What do you reckon? So I've put a strap between the two sides just to, not that I think it needs it, but just to hold it in so it doesn't do that. And then when it's time to start welding all this up, I will stick the new panel on with the boot lid fitted so we get all the lines in the right spot. And then we know when we do the cutting and the welding, it'll all be in line. So yeah, that's just a precautionary thing. So I'm going to hook into this other tub. You seen me make that one on a previous video. I'll get this one done and YouTube it right in there. Bam! Got the other tub assembled. It's half welded up. It's just sitting in there at the moment. So yeah, we're making progress. I'm going to weld this all the way around and start welding it in. And then I can start putting my pieces that need to be done in there and at the front. And then we can move on to this back section. So here's an interesting story for you. All these cars were pre-owned. Someone had them before me, someone had them before the person that I got it from, and you know, they've all got history. And I had a subscriber reach out and say that he thinks that the boot lid is off his old car from way back when. And the way he's identified it is from the RT sticker, or the remnants of the RT sticker on the back of this boot. Let me show you. So this was a spare boot lid I got when I bought the two bodies, and I always wondered who would put an RT sticker on a Valiant, because Valiants were never RTs. And anyhow, I found out the story why, and I tend to believe this fella. He sent me a photo, I'll show you in a second. His car was white, this was white. Has the RT sticker, has the right holes for the badging that's on his car. So yeah, the fella's name's Lindsay, and he had the a VF hardtop 50 years ago. And in 1970, what did he say, 1973, 74, he bought an RT Charger, brand new from a dealer in Newstead. And while he was there, he bought an RT sticker. And the reason he did that was because his dad's initials were RT. So he put the RT sticker on the boot of his hardtop. And then in 1976, he traded in the hardtop for a Falcon Ute, and pretty much never saw it again until this thing came up. Anyway, here's a couple of photos of the car, and yeah, I tend to believe it's the one. So yeah, pretty cool. That was a long time ago. It'd be interesting to know what happened to the rest of the car. I mean, the dude that I got this car and all the bits and pieces from may know the story, or he might have just bought a boot lid randomly, but I've given him those details. And I did also offer him the boot lid if he could find me another one in good condition. That thing's, I mean, it's rust free, but he's got nowhere to put it these days, but he's more excited about the fact that, hey, there's a part of his old car. So yeah, that's really cool. Cheers, mate. That's an awesome story. It's got to bring back some memories for you. Good on you. So the day is coming to an end, and I have been invited for dinner. So I'm going to take that option. Plus that welding helmet is the biggest piece of junk I've ever bought. It's the second one I've had. They replaced the last one, and it just doesn't do its job properly. I'm getting welding flash. It'll work, then it won't, then it'll work, then it won't. So I need to go and buy a decent welding helmet. But that is all welded up, and I've started to weld it into the body. So we're getting there. I've got to take that one back out, finish welding it. We're not far off. So I'm not sure whether I'll have this video out for Friday. I have been thinking about changing my video day to Sunday, but anyway, we'll see what happens. It'll just give me a little extra time to finish up stuff that I've started if I've had a slow start to the week. So it's not all bad. I'm out of here for tonight. Well, I thought I'd come back and turn my ridiculously bright light on and do some more welding. So here we are.
I don't wanna tie you up now. I don't wanna do the thing. I don't wanna have you, baby. I just wanna have a fling. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Yeah. Tell me what you wanna do. Give me everything you got. I just wanna try to get you in the mood. I just wanna hit your spot. I wanna get low. Wanna get low. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Ooh. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Hey, hey, hey. to make me.
Well, due to lack of MIG wire, I'm running out. I have to stop tonight, but I got a bit done, fully welded. I've still got to make all this stuff and started welding this side up. It's maybe a third welded up. So I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow before I can do any more. I could just shoot up the Repco and get some wire, but I really need to get a new welding mask. But hey, you know that little thing I'm using there? Oh, let me get it. It's actually pretty good. It's nice having my eyes protected for a change. You realise how bad that thing was. I might just keep using this. But anyway, that's it from me for the second time tonight, saying see you tomorrow. It's the next day, it's Friday, and I've just spent, what, 3 hours, wasted the whole morning trying to buy just some 0.8 mile MIG wire, and I decided while I was out, I'd buy a helmet and some other bits and pieces. But I'm telling you, customer service these days at some of these places is just terrible. I stood in one shop for 25 minutes with my hands full of stuff and no one would serve me, so I just put it down and left. You can only have so much patience. It's just, I used to work in retail, and you know, people just don't get it anymore, customer service. Anyway, the last place I went to was really good and helped me out, but it's taken me 3 hours just to get that. Anyhow, I'm heading back home. I've got an appointment with my physio, and I will get back into it a little bit later on this afternoon, which is cutting things tight for a Friday evening video. So anyway, we'll work it out when we get home. Just got home, Posty's been, and I have a parcel from Dan at Vision Trim Shop, the guy that did my trim in the LC, in the Nugget. What have I got here? Cool. I was inspired to draw something after working on the Golden Nugget. I hope you like it. I'm gonna like it. Oh wow, Aussie Garage sticker, how cool is that? Far out. Very, very cool. That's a cool sticker. It's full of stuff. One of these needs to go on back of the Tirana. Have I got an Aussie Garage one on there? I'm not sure. I don't think I do. So yeah, we'll put 2 of them on. Well, I might have to give some of these away to you guys. Very, very cool. Loaded out. Oh, what's this cardboard thing? Hang on. Put you down for a second. Oh. Oh, how cool is that? Trying to get rid of the shadow. That is awesome. That is so cool. That is so cool. Look at my eyes. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, you're a legend, mate. What else is in here? T-shirt. Oh, I'm wearing this. Vision Trim Shop. And on the back, yeah, mate, that's unreal. Thanks, bro. Perfect size. Oh man, holy crap. Some other things for your car. Lots of coolness. I'm gonna have to send some of this out to my subscribers. Share the love, which I'm sure he's not gonna mind. So these will be, some of this will get randomly put into orders. Unreal, Dan. I love that. That's unreal.
This is going straight to the pool room.
Let's try out this new helmet, eh? Wow, I can actually see. That's amazing. that's all kind of done. Got to do that back section there. Now, there is no chance I'm finishing this today, so it's nearly time to put the video out. So I've decided there's going to be a part 2.